Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, Cooking with KP, and today, oh yes, we're making some savoury mushroom muffins, and these taste amazing. Let's kick it off. We want some mushrooms, around about 200 grams I'm using here, maybe 250 grams. We want to slice these up nice and fine. I've got a baking tray with some baking paper on it. I'm laying these mushrooms out. I've got my oven at about 110 to 120 degrees, and we're sticking those mushrooms in, and we're just going to let them bake off. I've got some feta cheese, probably around about half a cup, and my feta cheese is out of date. Who would have known? Someone pointed it out to me. There was no green bits. The brine is nice and salty. It has preserved the feta cheese quite well, and it tasted good. So let's just continue making this recipe. So we get the feta. I'm going to dice this up really nice and fine and stick that into a bowl, just like I'm doing there. Nice and simple. I'm going to add some pepper. We don't need to add salt because that brine is salty and the feta is salty. Some ground herbs. Use whatever herbs you like. That's just a Italian blend that I buy and use. Here, just to give it a little bit more flavour, I'm using some onion powder, and this is a new product I'm using, and it's oridashi. It's a bonito flake powder used to make sushi and used to make miso soup or dashi stock, and readily available at most Asian groceries. I've got a couple of spring onions which I'm cutting up really nice and fine, and we're going to add that into our bowl. This is really simple. I still haven't worked out a totally vegan way to make this type of stuffing. So, sorry guys, we're using feta cheese and we're using a couple of eggs. So we're going to put our mushrooms in. You see how they've all dehydrated? They've dehydrated, but the flavour has intensified threefold. So they are a very, very strong tasting mushroom. I'm going to mix all that together and get those yolks all broken up, get everything incorporated. Now I'm adding 3/4 of a cup of self-raising flour. You could use plain flour, but for every cup of plain flour you'd want around about 3 teaspoons of baking powder to make your self-raising flour. And if it looks a little bit dry, just add a little bit of milk. We want a nice thick batter, so just keep stirring away and you'll see the consistency of the batter in only a few moments time. Alright, we're getting very, very close. I think I'm around about right there. So oil up your muffin tin and use a canola or vegetable oil. Do not use a spray oil. The spray oil has a little thing, a little product in it, an additive, which will actually leave your non-stick appliances useless. Okay, so evenly drop your batter into your muffin tin, just like that. We've got our oven up to 180 degrees Celsius already, and look, these things are just great. Alright, here we are, we're all done, and we're going off to the oven. Alright, so as I said, 15 to 20 minutes, 180 degrees Celsius, and there they are, beautiful little pillows of mushroom. Yum! Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and I will pretty much catch you next time. Bye!